I'm one of your ever lovable hosts, Brad Harmer Barnes, and I'm joined behind the camera by
Ian Harmer.
Hey. And up first, we've got the Blade and Moon Knight expansion pack for Marvel Crisis Protocol, which is available now, price $39.99 for 2 models because of Atomic Mass Games. So, expectations on this one?
I was not really surprised we got a Moon Knight, but it was about time, I think.
Yes, I think so too.
No, I hope he's got something for some sort of like Dark Powers blade.
Mm-hmm.
So don't we have any undead though, do we?
I mean, none immediately come to mind.
No, but I presume we have some mystical defences then. So,
yeah, maybe we do need some vampires.
Yeah.
Just give us.
I do like the sculpt though already.
Yes, the sculpts look lovely.
Yeah. Standing on his glove collection.
Yeah, it's tactical rock. It's got tactical plinth and tacticals on behind. Brilliant. Okay, so let's take a look at Moon Knight first. Moon Knight, real name Mark Spector. He has got 5 hit points, speed medium, size 2, and he costs 3 points to put into your team. He's got physical defense 3, energy defense 3, magic defense 3. His basic attack is you can use him in 2 different teams. He has Defenders affiliation and Midnight Suns affiliation as well.
Okay.
His basic attack is Bow Staff, which is range 2, 4 dice, cost 0. After this attack is resolved, Moon Knight gains power equal to the damage dealt. This Moon Knight may re-roll any number of attack dice for this attack. So his basic attack has got any re-roll automatically on.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's permanently on.
Yeah. If he manages to roll a crit and a wild and a hit, then you also trigger Stagger, which is after his attack is resolved, the target character gains a Stagger special condition, which is when the character activates, its first action must be a shake action.
It's basically
the shake action must remove the Stagger special condition.
Yeah, so it's basically encumbered. Yeah.
Yeah. He has got another physical attack in Throwing Crescents, which is his definitely not Batarangs, which is range 4, 4 dice. He's got 2 cost 0 attacks.
Wow, okay.
After his attack is resolved, Moon Knight gains 1 power. If you score at least 1 hit, you trigger Rapid Fire. After his attack is resolved, Moon Knight may make 1 additional Throwing Crescents attack. The additional attack must target the original target character. The additional attack does not have the Rapid Fire special rule, so you can explode.
Cool.
He's also got a magic attack, which is Avatar of Khonshu, range 3. Avatar of Khonshu, range 3, 7 dice, cost 4. After this attack is resolved, place Moon Knight within range 1 of the target character. If a target character is size 2 or lower, before damage is dealt, it may be pushed away from Moon Knight short distance. Active power, Chosen of Khonshu. When this character, reactive superpower, Chosen of Khonshu. When Moon Knight is targeted by a magic attack, it may use this superpower. Add 2 dice to his character's defense roll against that attack. Moon Knight cannot be advanced, pushed, or placed by the effects of this attack. Brilliant. Always on, multiple personalities. At the start of Moon Knight's activation, roll 1 die. If the result is a crit, this character may make an additional action this turn that must be a move action. If the result is a wild or a hit, the next attack made this activation adds 2 dice to its attack roll. If the result is a block or a blank, this character gains 1 power. If the result was a critical fail, there is no effect. Always on, stealth. Characters must be within range 3 of Moon Knight to target it with attacks, and he's also got Wall Crawler.
That's quite a full card, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's not incredibly high costly, is he, to use?
No, not at all.
But lots of features in.
Yeah. I like him. I'm not looking forward to painting him, but I like him. Okay, and we have Blade, real name Eric Brooks. He's got 3 team affiliations. You can use him in an Avengers team, a Defenders team, and you can use him in a Midnight Suns team. If you put him in a Midnight Suns team, then he can act as the leader. The current lineup for Midnight Suns is Blade, Black Cat, Doctor Strange, Brother Voodoo, Ghost Rider, Iron Fist, Moon Knight, and Wong.
Fantastic.
Yep. He's got 6 hit points, speed medium, size 2, and he costs 4 points to put into your team.
Don't get the hands mixed up when you put them together.
No. Physical defense 4, energy defense 3, magic defense 4. Magic attack, katana, range 2, 5 dice, cost 0. After this attack is resolved, a blade gains power equal to the damage dealt. Bleed. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the bleed special condition. And what's interesting about that is it's not conditional, you automatically get bleed.
Oh, okay.
Which is at the end, the character suffers 1 damage at the end of each of its activations until they shake it. If you roll a wild, also triggers pierce. Change one of the defending character's crit, wild or block results to a blank.
Quite effective, isn't it? Yeah.
Physical attack, throwing glaives, range 4, 4 dice, cost 0. After this attack is resolved, blade gains 1 power. If you roll a wild, it also triggers bleed. Magic attack, Knight of the Dampier, range 3, 7 dice, cost 4. If a target character has the bleed special condition, you may re-roll any number of attack dice. After this attack is resolved, the target character gains the bleed special condition. After this attack is resolved, blade may advance medium. If you have Blade leading a Midnight Suns team, you get Bump in the Night. Once per turn, at any time during an allied character's activation, it may spend 1 power. If it does, place that character within range 1 of its current position. Could be handy if you're just short of taking an objective, or you need to just get out of range of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Active power, Half-Blood Physiology. Blade immediately performs a shake action for 1 power. Supernatural Senses, reactive, 2 points. When this character is defending against a physical or magic attack, after rolling its defense dice, it may use this superpower. Blade may re-roll any number of his defense dice, including critical fail results. Always on, Vampiric Immortality. At the end of this character's activation, it gains 1 power and removes 1 damage from itself for each other character within range 2 of it that has the bleed special condition. There's a take on Steel Energy for you.
I like you could, if you've saved yourself some power, you can shake off anything.
It also comes with 3 Teams Tactics cards.
Yay!
Which is Banishment, Midnight Suns, reactive. After an attack made by an allied Midnight Suns character is resolved, if the attack roll contained critical hit, wild and hit, the allied character may spend 2 power to play this card. The target character and enemy characters within range 2 of it gain the stun special condition. Stun is if an effect would cause the character to gain more than 1 power, it gains only 1 power instead. We have Bats for Ghost Hound. Amazing! Midnight Suns, which, and that's because I know all of you read the comics, that's a ghost dog that lives with Doctor Strange. Bats for Ghost Hound, Midnight Suns, reactive. When an allied Midnight Suns character is modifying its attack or defense dice, it may spend 2 power to play this card. Change one of the allied character's attack or defense dice to any result. This effect may change critical fail results.
It's Midnight Suns only, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Siege of Darkness, Midnight Suns, active. Any number of allied Midnight Suns characters may spend 2 power each to play this card. Each character that spent power may immediately perform an attack with a power cost of 0. I like both of those characters. They're brawlers, they're bruisers, but they have magic ability as well.
I like the fact that they're we've got
yes.
quite a buff to your team straight away at opening the box.
I really like that. They are brawlers, but there's enough magic there to give them some chrome as well.
Yeah.
The katana attack is going to hurt. I like the chain of the bleed abilities of Blade as
I
well.
like the fact he can, for a point, you can shake off. So
yeah.
He uses energy rather than actually wait for your turn.
Yeah. I like that Vampiric Immortality. So you can dish out the bleed abilities as well. Okay, we have the NYC Construction Site Terrain Pack for Marvel Crisis Protocol from Atomic Mass Games, priced at $54.99. And it comes with 6 construction barriers, 6 barrels, a site office.
It's quite chunky.
They call it the loader, but it looks like a digger to me, and the concrete mixer.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the loader. It just seems to... It has a cage on it.
Yeah.
I presume that's where the driver sits.
That's fun to paint. Yeah. Construction sites are always fun to fight in. That's why every movie time video game from the 90s had a construction site level in it.
Yeah, and obviously, if you got someone like the Hulk that can throw like a cement mixer, that would be fantastic. But
yeah.
That just give you some cover, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It's well, I think construction sites are really good. Firstly, for urban combat, as you say, there's a lot of detritus around that you can eat.
I think, yeah.
But it's also a really good one for when you're first starting out because you only need a little bit and you can just have rubble
I think
or
it's just
a
ideal.
half-constructed building
You
and
can-
that's okay.
You can catch some from other games, like
Yeah.
old wheels, tyres, and
Exactly.
that's what,
yeah, construction sites are super.
We have done that.
Yeah, but they're fun and easy. They're usually back onto a petrol station at a graveyard. But yeah, we have done
Yeah,
that.
we have done. Yeah, well, you never know when you need some fuel for your
So
house.
we've got the concrete mixer. It looks like.
I mean, the quality of the feel of the moulding is really good.
Mm-hmm. It's hard plastic.
We have.
Oh, the cage is solid. That's good.
Oh, there's something.
I
Yeah,
haven't got to mount a small O-scale man in there.
yeah, we've got to put a man in there.
Yeah.
Now. That looks good. Yeah.
There's not a lot to say about this one.
No,
It's mostly boxes and wheels, guys.
That silences up a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay,
So it's
some
Fisk.
Fisk branded.
Fisk Construction, I suppose, or development.
Yes. It's me. Yeah, got damage control logo as well.
We have Bulldog,
Yes. It's damage control.
damage control, and
Their
again
job to come and repair all the damage after a superhero fight has taken place.
the quality again of the mould is really, really nice.
It's a nice level of detail.
Yeah, I mean it's not a cheap item this, but
Yeah.
you can see that it isn't. Well, perhaps we should say some things that you get from eBay are a bit cronky.
Oh yeah, you got the 3D printer. Everything looks like an Aztec pyramid.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad the cage is solid. Did I mention that?
Yeah, it's quite a chunky thing actually.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think you do kind of, although you play Crisis Protocol, you do lose a sense of scale of what 40mm is.
And
Right.
some
my-
very exciting barrel shot.
Yeah, my comment with this kit is rather unfortunately the same comment I have with every piece of official terrain released by Atomic Mass for Marvel Crisis Protocol, which is, yes, it is lovely, the detail is superb, the construction always goes together really easily, they paint up super quick, they are great. However, they are also 55 quid for this. And firstly, for 55 quid, think about if you took your 55 quid and you're willing to work with MDF rather than moulded plastic,
You could have a table
how
full.
much construction
Yeah,
site
yeah.
stuff could you get from someone like TT Combat or even Sarissa for 55 quid? You could cover a 3x3 with that.
Yeah, this is more about that quality of finish, I suppose.
But and the argument we always get is, oh yeah, but it's branded, and I understand they've got
and
a license.
and it
fee.
is on 40 mil.
Something for
So,
like the Sanctum Sanctorum, they've got a license to pay for.
Yes.
For that. However, if you don't put the word Fisk on this, there's absolutely nothing that makes it Marvel.
No,
So-
it's nothing else there. That's
No.
just- yeah.
So, if you prefer plastic, or you're desperate for that tiny bit of Marvel chrome, go for this. If you are happy to work with MDF or 3D print, and you're not that fussed for that little nameplate with 4 letters on it, get some MDF tray for the money instead.
Yeah, it's a fair comment. I mean, we know it is a nice product, but you are paying a premium for it.
The issue I always have with Crisis Protocol is, yes, you get what you pay for, but you do also pay for what you get.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
is a premium price point game, and I say exactly the same thing about the apartment building. Unless you put that Josie's Bar or that Nelson and Murdoch sign on it,
There's
there's
no-
nothing that
no
made it
connection.
Marvel at all.
Yeah.
And for the money, you could have got 2 or 3 apartment buildings if you're willing to have MDF. And I love MDF terrain. MDF terrain is so good these days. Yeah, there's not a lot to recommend this, to be honest. It's very pedestrian, I think.
If it was 10 quid cheaper?
10, 15 quid might make a difference.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But, you know,
Which you might get some discounts from a store. So
take 50 quid to a wargaming convention.
yeah, that's
Just
true.
spend it on terrain.
Well, yeah. We get it more.
Sorry guys, need to try harder on than
It
this.
is very nice.
The stuff is nice, but there's nothing that makes it Marvel apart from that nameplate on the building, which is very lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ways you could have made it more Marvel. With the apartment building, you've got a billboard on top of the building, which was a printed sticker of Stark Industries.
Yes.
You could have given us a huge billboard advertising coming soon, and then done a Fisk construction site.
Yeah.
There's loads of stuff you could have done to go the extra mile, and you didn't, and I can't recommend this.
No, fair enough.
What do you feel?
I only was looking at value for money, and I do agree with you that you could get more for your dosh elsewhere. It is only really if you want that little tiny bit of chrome.
So stuff like the official Sanctum Sanctorum they've done, absolutely, go for
Can't
that.
replace that.
I understand why that's priced the way it is, and it is superb, but this is, and they're the only people selling the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yes.
Guys, you're not the only guys selling construction site terrain.
No.
You need to do better.
Yeah, throw some extra bits in, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, from Mantic Games we have the Terraincrate Town Square, which retails for $59.99.
It's fantastic.
I think we do have to bring in that this box could have been half the size.
Yes, well, I suppose it's got a presence on the shelf.
It does, but it's also unnecessary packaging. Come on, guys.
It's robust.
59, yeah, so it could have been half the size, guys. So what we've got. We've got some suitably. We were saying off
We're going
camera.
Parisian, aren't we?
Yeah, it's definitely European. I mean, yeah, there's a King Louis XIV chair here. What was great?
Never know when you need one of those.
We opened this up, and I was expecting it to be on screws, but it's
Woohoo!
all. He's boiling. Oh wow! Who do you want me to paint him as? Captain Francais.
Oh yes. Oh, something just fallen off.
During the Patriots.
It's nice that it's already off the sprue, and I didn't expect him to be already
one piece,
on his monolith sort of
It's
thing.
moulded, isn't it? It's not
Yeah,
printed.
yeah.
Phone booth.
I don't know what colour it was. Gold.
Phone booth.
I'll let you have a look at those.
Apparently they're red in France.
I'm going for the...
Okay, what we have here.
Well, that's definitely a British telephone box.
Yes.
I quite like it, Ben.
Yeah, I do as well.
Do you?
So just to bring this in, here is a market stall, and all these bits here are the assorted pieces of fruit
Oh, you
and
hang
veg.
it.
It's assorted pieces of fruit and veg that you can stock your shelves with.
Oh, and throw. Would they be a size 1 object?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to throw tomatoes
Size
at you.
0, I think, but yeah. So there's all sorts. There's apples.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's superb.
I like it.
Some okra.
Oh.
Mr. Tumnus. Envelope. We'll have one of those so you can race them.
Oh, we can do Duck Holland then.
We can race them.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like the feel of it as well.
I've got a little billboard, sandwich board.
Really excited.
Yeah, and this little post box.
Wooden bench.
Little
which is
work.
fair enough.
I think a lot of it is going to need basing.
Yeah, okay.
But
They're
that's
not all
fine.
stable.
Yeah.
I think you're okay with.
That base is included for 60 quid.
I think you're okay with Mr. Tricorn hat.
Yeah, MDF bases are super cheap. It's not like that's
Or coin in the realm.
too much. Yeah, that works for some of it.
Wow, look at that. The quality is really, really good.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. Now, bear in mind, this is an extra £5 than the New York City construction site. You see what I mean about the New York City construction being a little bit overpriced?
A tad, yes.
Yeah. This is superb stuff.
Really well done.
Park bench with a little plaque commemorating the death of Batman. Watch the show.
I don't know.
Plant pot. It's,
Tell me this. Is that poo or is that a bush?
I think it's a bush, but I'm going to make it poo.
Oh, this is dinosaur adventure he was always wanting to do.
Can't take typical dinosaur anywhere. Yeah, this is superb stuff. Incredible. As we were saying,
things we don't tend
if
to
you're
do.
a World War II gamer, this is good for kind of post-Normandy stuff.
It works without being too obviously World War II.
Yes,
doesn't it?
absolutely. It's nothing locking it to Marvel or DC. So if you play both like we do, or just one or the other, I'm sure this is a Hero Quest. What a load of stuff!
It keeps coming.
For 60 quid, I'm really impressed.
Yes. That's like a French base or a French dress or something.
Yeah, I think the detail is comparable to the Crisis Protocol stuff, as we say, for an extra £5.
We can go down the supermarket and everything.
Oh. This is just superb.
It is nice. Yeah, really, really good stuff.
take you forever.
There's not anything I've not liked, to be honest.
No, I've not come across any duff bits.
Oh, look at that.
We've got a sandwich board.
Sandwich board, but it's flexed, so you can open it to stand it up.
Oh, amazing. Got a post box.
And that's the chair, obviously, the early on, the umbrella.
Yeah. This is a double thumbs up for me, this one.
Yes. Oh, I've got more.
More.
Somehow, we seem to have missed that one. Yes, more fruit stall.
Rhododendrons. This is incredible. What did you say? It just keeps...
Oh, look at that.
What have you found?
Wheelbarrow. I go with the crosses postal stuff. Look, it's got like a pots and shovels and...
The attention to detail is great. I
really nice.
Very, very tiny watering can. And I think this is all kind of... It's ostensibly 28, but none of this wouldn't work with Crisis Protocol.
Oh, got 2 watering cans. I know he's going to get paid for this.
Tippy-toe.
Tippy-toe.
There's another one. We've got 2 little squirrels. Size 1 object.
So he's thrown a squirrel at me. Oh, like that.
Is it a till?
It's a till. Yeah, registered.
But we've actually sculpted with buttons as well.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Unfortunately, no, it's not decimal.
It's got a half P button.
Yeah, half P button.
This is absolutely brilliant.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
there is
double thumbs up for this
lot
one.
of stuff.
So, Blade and Moon Knight, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I like them. I like the way that they interfered as well.
NYSI construction site, 1 thumb up.
Yeah, as I say, there's nothing wrong with the actual products, but
this is 2 thumbs up as well, I think.
I think so. I'm just going to do this.
Much
Woo!
stuff. Oh wow, more stuff for my cake and queue. Marvellous. Okay guys, thanks very much for joining us for the Bring On The Bad Guys supply drop. We saw Blade and Moon Knight, we saw the NYC construction site, and we saw the Terraincrate Town Square from Mantic Games.
Amazing.
Which is, and I can't wait to see what other stuff they do. That looks superb. So thanks very much for watching. This has been Bring On The Bad Guys, a show for emotionally14.com. What's Emotionally 14? It's a website containing tabletop gaming, terrain, superheroes, tiny squirrels. All the things you love can be found at emotionally14.com, and you can follow them on all social media channels at emotionally14. Special thanks to our friends at There Will Be Games for helping us promote this show. You can find all of their fantastic stuff at therewillbe.games, and follow them on all social media channels at There Will Be Games. If you'd like to follow the show itself, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Bring On The Bad Guys. If you'd like to follow me, I'm on all social media channels at RealBradHB. Ian, where can people find you?
Oh, I'm on Instagram, on a great old one.
Hey! Okay guys, we'll see you very soon, hopefully with some tiny squirrels.
Yeah, I was so excited about squirrels.
Bye.
Bye.